Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me. Well, here in Kenya, it's 6 in the morning. It's a cloudy day, nonetheless beautiful. I'm chilling in my house, cozying up. Well, we've come to the end of the week, the singing week. Started on a very high note, you know. Now we're at the end, so let's review it. It's actually been amazing. Um, doesn't go on as much as I expected it to go. Some things have surprised me. Yeah. So after singing on TikTok for 1 week, what is my review? I won't waste time. Let's just get into it. Creator fulfillment. Our usual metrics. Okay. Well, I started the week on a high note. I gave it 100%, but at the end of the week, um, I'm not so fulfilled. I'm not so hyped about it. So I want to give it a 90, and I have a reason. I feel like the love songs have just become too much. Well, they're cool and everything, right? But they ain't like completely my forte. Maybe I should have sung the songs that I love, trap, hip hop, blah blah blah. But I wanted to sing to the girlies, so I don't know. So too much love songs there. So give it a hundred, 90%. Also, I feel like as we hit Thursday, the uptake wasn't that good. So when people when the uptake wasn't that good, I also became a bit nonchalant about it. I was like, whatever, you know. So that is that. I don't have the right words to explain it in depth, but I ain't as fulfilled as I felt last week. Finishing up last week, dancing. Remember last week I even did this end week review on Sunday. Today is on Saturday, very early in the morning. I just want to get done with this. Um, Number two, content uptake and interaction. Um, I don't know. Let me check. Um, I started on 70. Then by midweek, I'd given it a 90. But today, in the end week review, I'll give it an 80. What I found from Thursday, I got into long form uh, videos. So it's seeing like a full song. Understandably, a whole song is like 3 minutes or 2 minutes and something, sometimes even 4 minutes. And the uptake wasn't good. I'd noticed that from the analytics of individual videos, the majority would view like 20 seconds of the video. And this is a video that's like 3 minutes long. So definitely it's doing something bad for the video algorithm wise. So yeah, the uptake wasn't good. Talk about our shrinking attention spans, because that is just that people don't like long form content. Doesn't matter how sweet it is, they'll just watch a few minutes, and there is always the option of scrolling. Yeah, a few seconds, I mean. Well, that being said, I've had one very great follower. She's called Kamam. Man, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was so bored with this thing, and she would like she's been commenting a lot on every video, and Hey, more love to you. I love the hype. Thank you. Ease of entry in form of equipment. I've given it a 90. I'll still go with a 90. Nothing has changed. It's quite easy to get into it. All you need is your phone, a ring light if you're indoors. If you're outdoors, the phone will be sufficient. Just make sure you're somewhere where the sun hits you, right? Ease of creation in form of inspiration. As I had outlined, it's very easy to get inspired. There's a ton of music on TikTok. There's a ton of people doing exactly this, singing on TikTok, some singing along. Um, so if an individual doesn't know which song to sing, just get on TikTok and search singing, and you get a ton of songs, and then you can just sing along to the ones that you know. The thing you have to do is learn the lyrics. Okay. So nothing changes, 90%. Um, five, monetization. I'd given it a 70 because it holds the potential for product placement. And by this I mean my hibiscus kombucha or my hibiscus wine, and anything else that I would feel like selling. There's room for that, but I never really utilized it, so it's untapped potential. I didn't do any product placement of either of the products. Why? I really don't know. I really don't. Honestly, in this week, I haven't been in the mood of selling. It's been more of an introspective week. Actually, in on all things that I do with my life, this week it's been quite chilled, relax at home, um, reflect, do the inner work, groundwork, blah blah blah. So, even outside the TikTok, I haven't sold, but no complaints. There is the potential. I just didn't use it. So monetization, there's the potential. So I hit it with a 70% benefit to community. Number six, and this is like the one metric you all know. This is the one metric that I pay close attention to, because if I believe if a niche hits below 75, I would call it a failure. What's the point of doing it? If you're not benefiting any other person. So benefit community of to community, it's up there. It still sticks at 100%, because I remember there is I'll put it here. There's a comment that I got from this lady called Kamam. She said, "My content does make her day." Eh, what can I say? She likes the content, it does something to her soul or whatever. I don't know. But that is benefit. If someone out there wakes up, gets on TikTok, and is really anticipating to see my video to a point where they don't even want the algorithm to recommend it, they just go straight to my account. They search it or whatever. I don't know how she does it, but most of the time, by the time I'm getting to check the account, I'll see she's one of the people who viewed my profile, and I'm grateful. Remember, there is an individual that I've never met. Hey, crazy. So that is that. Done with the review. Done it quite quick today. Mm, I have some bonuses or some pointers or some things that I would like to share with you. Um, Number one, account growth. Remember, I said I won't put a target, and I didn't. The account has grown from 42 followers to 45. That's 3 more. I believe there was a time it was at 46, and then one individual unfollowed. It is what it is. 45. I'm quite grateful for the new three followers have really liked, like, a ton of the videos, even the older videos that were there before they even joined us. I'm grateful, man. As you all remember, I had a concern on balancing the demographics, especially the male female balance. Well, we've gotten somewhere. I've been seeing dudes pop up here and there, some of them liking, some of them sharing the content. So that's kind of nice. I really wanted to get some dudes in there, just balance it out. I don't have a solid reason, but I wanted it. So I'm grateful for the little amount of balancing that has. But at the same time, you're still like a female majority, and I have no problem with that. Like I said, I allow it. I've allowed it to be. Um, let's talk about long form content on TikTok. I found that songs, when you're singing a full song, it's a problem because most people are not going to have the attentions. I don't know. I don't know. Let me not say most people. Let's say the individuals whom the algorithm has recommended my videos to. In the case where the video is long form, it's just going to be a few seconds of that. So if you're doing this thing with the intention of growing your account, having good analytics, maybe monetizing it, that's not the way to go. Personally, I can do it because I don't necessarily care. I'm not trying to monetize the account for like external sources who need to see my followers, blah blah blah. No, personally, if I monetize it, I'll monetize it with my own products. So it doesn't necessarily matter. But that's something to be concerned on about. Mostly 20 seconds. If the song is a banger, they might go to 1 minute. But beyond that, it's a lot of laugh and it is definitely going to do something bad to the algorithm when it comes to recommending your videos, because I believe the algorithm works on percentages. So check on that. Number two, I also got like a very nice idea during the week. I was watching some videos on YouTube on acting. It just got into me. Started watching videos on acting. The idea of using props came up. So I've been trying to incorporate props in my videos. And like right now, this blankie, this it's a prop. Well, the weather is a bit cold, but it's a prop, you know. So using prop is kind of cool. It's something that I've learned and I'm liking it. And I've also found that it raises the interactions. Remember, anything can be a prop, even your hair. If you know, you know. Um, uh, Hashtags. Let's talk about hashtags. I've experimented with tons of hashtags, changed them from video to video. What I've found, too much variation of the hashtags is also not good algorithm wise. Why? I think it confuses the algorithm. Who do I recommend your videos to long term wise? Because I believe the algorithm wants to have you in a certain file, in a certain box, and not like in a negative way. It just needs to understand what you're doing, what niche you're in, what you're trying to do, so that it can recommend you to the right people. So if you shift it and change it a lot, it gets confused. And that has happened to my videos during the week. Because remember, the songs, they come from different niches. Well, most of them are love songs, but some of them are like mental health oriented. Others are like vernacular oriented. So you put these hashtags, and I believe I'm not sure because I don't work at TikTok, but I believe you too much variation of the niches of the hashtags is not actually beneficial to your account. So if you're looking to grow your account, and I may not be the right person to say this, but since I've experimented and I've seen it, I'll say it. Have a consistency on your hashtags. For my account, it doesn't necessarily matter because I'm experimenting and I'm cool with they've not been cool with me. But for your account as a creator, you might need to have that checked. All right. Also, changing niches. You see, it's the backbone of what I'm doing. 1 week, one niche, but that also tends to mess up your algorithm, the algorithm when it comes to recommending you. Because now, understandably, next week I'll be doing something totally different from what I'm doing this week. So the algorithm is definitely going to be what the hell, going to be confused. What is this guy doing? For my account, I allow it because I'm experimenting. Um, that is that. Those are the pointers and the bonuses. Let me talk a bit about the meet and greet. Remember, we had organized the meet and greet tomorrow, 24th May. Um, I have three confirmations, one decline, and no, three confirmations, one pending. The rest have gone unanswered. And asked 10 people. So out of 10, that's like 30%, and that's a good number of people who want to attend. It is tomorrow. People like the account here on YouTube, Relax ASMR. You're welcome. If you're around, you're welcome. Just pop up at Karura, Karura Forest. If you'd like to communicate before that, hit me up on the comments. I'll give you the contact on where to reach me. So it's going to be a beautiful day. I don't know, should I shout out people today? Because they are the usual. Shout out to Manu, shout out to Queen Erica, shout out to Otis. I've not seen Keshi this week. Neither have I seen Sanjay like from Wednesday. Tiffy Mary, Adija Morgan, Settings, Amani, Gitao Blush, Butterfly. It's a very funny name. Ask Ma and Joy. There are also some other people. I've not written their names here. The new followers, the three new. I'll put them in the list. I'm very grateful for your support. Um, as you can tell, I'm a bit under the weather. Mm, I'm planning to get this day going and hyped up, but the weather is a bit cold. Either way, I'm sipping on some herbal tea. In here, there is rosemary, mint, tea leaves, and lemongrass. It's a nice combination. The taste is quite peculiar. I can't really place it, but it warms up the soul or something like that. Talking about props, another prop. So, guys, have a good weekend. Tomorrow is on Sunday. For those who sip in peace. Don't sip and drive. Um, for the rest of us, let's have a great weekend. Have fun and spread love. It's uncertain times, and It is what it is, but let's spread love, okay? Have yourself a great time. Aries.